and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another pen unboxing for review, and this is a pen that I've kind of wanted for some time. This is a Conway Stewart pen, but it's a pen made by the great UK silversmith, and his name is Henry Simple. So I think let's lift the lid on this box. You can see it's quite a shiny box. And in here you will see Conway Stewart. Now, this is actually quite a big box for Conway Stewart. So if I lift that up, you'll see here you've got a postcard, and it's the 100 years anniversary writing history for 100 years, 1905 to 2005. Now, this pen was actually made in 2006 for the 2005. You've also got this leaflet and guarantee instruction as well. And then you have another box within a box. So you can see there that this is a box within a box within a box. Now, if I lift the lid, you'll see there you have this lovely pen tray, and then you have this, and this is the pen. So let me remove all of this out of the way, and what I'll do is I'll just put this here, and then I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see this here. So this is the Conway Stewart, and this is the Centenary pen, and this is a pen made by Henry Simple. And what I'll do, I'll just remove that out of the way so I'm not going to keep knocking it and moving it around. So this is a silver overlay, so it's a 925 sterling silver, and you will see that there, the hallmark. And this is actually a very limited edition run of 100 pens for the Centenary. I've got number 30 here. You'll also see, I think, some other hallmarks here as well on the pen. It's a beautiful pen, and this is what Henry Simple really made his name in. It's these silver overlays. So unfortunately, Henry Simple passed away in 2020. And I've always wanted one of his pens since I got into the hobby. I also wanted a sterling silver pen as well. I've looked at the Noto number 1 sterling silver that he did as an overlay. That's a nice pen. It's a little bit thin for me and a little bit long. And it also has a number 3 size nib. This one has a number 6 size Conway Stewart nib. But you can see here the work of art on this silver here is really quite interesting. It really is amazing, the kind of work that Henry used to do. There is an engraving plaque here if you want to put your name on it. I personally never see the need to put names on pens, but I know some people will do, and some people like to have somebody else's name on a pen. But for me, I think I will just leave that blank. But you can see here it's got the Conway Stewart logo there, and this is one of the original Conway Stewarts before they closed as well. So that was another reason why I wanted this pen, because it's a traditional Conway Stewart and not just maybe a bespoke British pens or a more modern Conway Stewart. So from that perspective, this was another reason for buying this pen. I saw it on eBay and decided I would buy it. And if I unscrew the cap, you'll see that it does have the original Conway Stewart two-tone nib there. They are really beautiful nibs. It would be lovely to see the new modern Conway Stewart, which is from Bespoke British Pens. It would be good for them to copy that nib. But I know doing two-tone nibs are not cheap, and I think that's why a lot of manufacturers now just do pure gold or pure sort of silver or rhodium coloured, purely because of that. But you can see in the size of my hand that this is a long pen. It's the right size for me. You can post the cap, but it becomes a humongous wand of a pen. I wouldn't want to do that normally, and I definitely wouldn't with this pen. But it's a nice size pen for me. And this is a pen I'm going to probably write with and cherish a lot. It's a shame when somebody passes in the pen community. I've got other pens from like Classic Pens, Andy Lambrou, where that you do get people pass away, unfortunately, in the pen community. And it's just one of those things. Obviously, we don't live forever, and for that perspective, I just thought it would be nice to own this pen. So I think with that, let's do a size check. We'll do a weight check. We'll do a pen comparison, and then we'll do a writing sample. So the full length of the pen, we are looking at 150 millimeters in length. The length of the cap, we are looking about 67 millimeters in length. And if we take a look at the body there, we are looking at about 137 millimeters in length. So that's a really good length of pen. And you can see that there in the size of my hand. It really is a good size there. So I think with that, we'll do a weight check. Now, this is a cartridge converter pen, and it is inked up at the moment. So the full weight of the pen, we are looking at just under 44 grams in weight. The weight of the cap, we're looking at just under 18.5 grams in weight. And then the weight of the body, stop it rolling, is just over 25.5 grams inked up. But that is a nice weight of pen for sure. And I did say it's got a cartridge converter. Let me just show you that here as well. There you have it. Not sure that this is the original converter that came with it. I do have some K5 Schmidt international converters. I might put that in there because that one does rattle a little bit. Yeah, it's a nice pen. So I think with that, let's do a comparison with other pens. So from left to right, we have a Parker Duofold Centennial. This is in the Godwin in gold. Another Parker Duofold Centennial in the Godwin in silver. We have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition, and this is the Le Petit Prince Aviator Solitaire Duo. We have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition Brothers Grimm, a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and that's a 1902 edition. We have a Conway Stewart Centenary in sterling silver, made by Henry Simpole. We have a Mont Blanc Writer's Edition, and this is the Jules Verne. A Mont Blanc Writer's Edition, and this is the Robert Louis Stevenson. We have a Magna Carta, and this is the Mag 600 in the azure with a flex nib. And then we have an Anoto, and this is the Oxford University pen. So I think let's now go and do a writing sample. So this is the Conway Stewart, and it is the Centenary, and it is a broad, and it's an 18 karat gold nib. The ink in here today is KWZ, and it's Grey Lux, which honestly looks more black than grey, but I decided, being a black pen with silver accents, that I would put a black ink in this. In terms of line variation, this is definitely a Western broad. I can push it a little bit more and get maybe a double broad out of it. And you can see that there from these figure of eights. And then if I continue the vertical lines, there's no hard starts or skips. And this is one of the original Conway Stewart nibs. I know there's been a lot of controversy over years gone by about how most of them didn't write well out of the box. I've not had that issue with this nib. It's really, really well-writing nib. Very smooth, no hard starts, no skips, no baby's bottom on it. Now, in terms of ink wetness, let's take a look. This is going to be, I think, a fairly wet nib. But it's not a fire hose of a nib. So, what do I like and what do I dislike about this pen? Well, I have to say, as I've already said, I wanted a Conway Stewart. I've got Conway Stewart pens already. I liked the look of this Centenary, and I loved that it was a Henry Simpole pen. There's a seller on eBay that had 4 of these. I think that he sold 1, and I bought 1 of the remaining 3. So he's now got 2 left. I got number 30. I think he's got 39 and 41 or 40 left. But this is a UK seller. He bought these originally from Conway Stewart, allegedly, when they came out, and he's just been sitting on them. I love that it's a Henry Simpole pen. I really do. And I love that silver overlay. That speaks to me a lot. It's a shame that I never got to meet Henry Simpole. And it's like the same with a lot of these pen people. A lot of the time we do not get to meet them. So that kind of hurts or smarts a little bit, that I wish prior to the pandemic, even though I'd only been in this hobby since 2016, that maybe I could have met up with Henry Simpole at one point. So a little bit sad that I never got to meet him in person, but I know he's always talked about highly in the pen community, and I thought that it would be nice to do this and commemorate him by buying this pen. What do I dislike about the pen? Really nothing that I dislike about it. I think I paid a not bad price. It wasn't a great price. It wasn't a bad price. It was kind of an average price for this pen. But I think, knowing that Henry Simpole has passed away, that this pen will probably only appreciate in value over time. So that I don't think will be an issue. Yes, I would like to have got it maybe a little bit cheaper than I paid for it. But likewise, I also see the same pen being listed in the US for about double that price. So I think I got a fairly good deal on this pen. And it is only one of 100, or this is number 30, that is available, and or was available. And obviously it's in the hands of private collectors now, or vendors, sellers, and it's just one of those things. So I'm glad I picked this up when I did. I think I would have kicked myself if I left it a few more months and then maybe the other 2 had sold out. So there you have it. That's my unboxing and review of the Conway Stewart Centenary with a broad 18 karat gold nib. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye-bye.